Alright, we're back in that episode of Ronaldo returns to Europe. If you've watched the previous video, you'll know we've butchered their chance of winning the league. Put your Barcelona, you need like 2 points or something to actually make it so we can't actually beat them. That's over, but let's play the last 3 games and see where we end up in the league. Let's hopefully get 3rd place, maybe. But we are playing away against Getafe, who are in 13th place. That doesn't mean anything because we lost to someone in 15th place the other day as well. Ronaldo plays the ball over the top to the plays it into Zielinski. I still got, and I might be offside. I'm not. I'm onside. Oh, okay. Ronaldo's got a goal. 4 minutes in. It's 1-0. I'm really surprised I wasn't offside. That must have been close. I almost didn't even press shoot because I was so certain that I was offside. That is a close run. That's a great ball over the top for them. We'll get the pass off and the shot off in the end. Keeps makes a good save it for a corner. Getafe on the ball still. Trying to find the space. They're going to get a shot off. Oh, it's in. Of course it's in. Of course. Why would it have been? Oh, come on, you win the ball back and you just try to pass it through them. That does not work. They pass it into the box and it's another goal. That is just our luck. Where's the marking up? There's the players in the middle of the box. No one's on him. Number 7 was the closest player to me. He didn't follow him in. Oh, he took so long to get the pass off. Oh, for goodness sake. I swear if that had actually gone in, I'm pretty sure he'd been called for offside because any time I pass it to him. But like probably 90% of the time I pass it to him for like a through ball or whatever, he's offside. Okay, the half-time Russell goals, we're currently losing 2-1. We've had a couple of chances, defending has been awful. Not quite in the corner. I think I was hoping for. At least we've got a corner out of it. Zielinski plays it to Rodrigo. Oh, Ronaldo! Oh, damn it, I didn't expect to get it, and then he turned facing the worst way possible. If he hadn't turned, look at back post, he could have shot a front post. No, that's the wrong play, it's supposed to go to Vinicius. At least it was onside now. Vinicius gets a shot off in the end, but the keeper makes a save out for a corner. Pass it in. Pass it in. One get a shot off. There we go, okay. Is it number 6 still? Has he scored this season yet? If he has, he hasn't scored many. But fair, he is a right back. But he gets the goal, he gets the equaliser, it's 2 each. There we go, 30 minutes of goals, there's a 2 each draw. I mean, it's better than nothing, but it's not the one we want. Ronaldo gets an 8.2 rating with 1 goal, 1 assist and 2 shots on target. You know your defence has been awful this season? When you're sitting in 4th place with the highest goals scored. 30 more than 1st place. That's the highest amount of goals conceded in the top 8. We scored 101. Conceded 52. Time for the second game of the video. We are playing at home against Levante. They're in 20th place with 16 points. Surely we get 3 points against this team, surely. I run it into the box to get a shot off. Keeper makes a good save, it's it for a corner. Vinicius running through. Pass it to Ronaldo, gets a shot off when he almost falls over. I probably should have passed that to Zielinski, but I didn't actually realise he was going to make it in front of the defender. Zielinski, Ronaldo, back put. He took so long to get that shot off, I thought I'd missed that. But he gets a goal. Keeper, I just think the keeper definitely should have saved that at the end though. Ronaldo gets a goal, but it's 1-0. The keeper makes a mistake, pass it to number 16, Elliot. Ball ends up coming to Ronaldo. Takes his time to get the shot off. Keeper definitely could have saved that if they didn't go feet first. Alright, they have 2 muscle goals, so I can't do 1-0 from a defensive mistake. But at least Ronaldo scored another goal. It definitely doesn't feel like he's scoring many goals this season, at least not in the second half of the season, that's for sure. Thanks over the top for Vinicius. Oh, that's a good ball. Ronaldo. Oh, come on. Maybe I should have went front post, but I saw the back post is open. The defender just got the first. To Rodrigo. Oh, Vinicius, one of you. Vinicius gets a shot off, he gets the goal, it's 2-0. Finally, we have scored another goal. And this one didn't come from a mistake. Scuba played forward from Ronaldo. So also through in front of Rodrigo, but also actually went through to Vinicius for the better chance to actually score. And he gets the goal. Number 8 now. To Rodrigo. Oh, Rodrigo scuffs it. He really scuffed it. Vinicius gets a shot off it. It's a side netting. Far post. It's 3-0. Okay, we've got the full-time muscle goals. It's a 3-0 win. Ronaldo gets an 8.3 rating, 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 shots on target. Oh, I say 3. Portugal, I'm delighted to inform you that you've been selected to join Portugal's squad to take part in the upcoming World Cup. I forgot there was a World Cup coming up. I was pretty sure all the international games we've been playing have actually been to qualify for. I'd worked out a while ago, can't remember what episode it was, that we're playing a lot of friendlies, but the World Cup was coming up. So, and it had happened before when it was saying every game was a friendly, but it must have been the qualification games. So I guess this will be the last episode of the series. That's what I was planning on being, but I guess it'll be the World Cup. Right, with us is the third and final game of the episode and the final game with Real Madrid in the series. We are playing against Real. Barcelona have dropped into third place. Interesting.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV.
Cut it across into the centre. They get the shot off and it's wide, thankfully. Ronaldo's got the ball, he's running down the right, on the line, on the right. He's going to cut across. Pass it in. Back post, Vinicius taps it in. Well, he smashes it in the back post. It's 1-0, Ronaldo with the assist. I could have went for a goal, could have been selfish. I would say I was going for a more guaranteed goal, but I wasn't guaranteed. I didn't know if the defender was going to get that or not, but he came out lucky for us. Vinicius gets the goal. Ronaldo plays it down the line for Rodrigo. He gets it back, he's running through. Oh, now it's going to cut out. Cross it in this time. Vinicius off the crossbar. That could have been 2-0. Rio on the right. Cut it back. Please don't let him score. They've scored. Don't know how he's been left open at the penalty spot like that. Again, players not marking up the players, or they're running away from the player towards the ball but missing the ball and leaving the player wide open to get the goal. This is back, heals it to Rodrigo. To Ronaldo, can he get it? He does. He's running through it. What a touch. I take. Oh, oh, there's a cubic save there. Yes, okay. For a second there, I thought that was my aim. I definitely should have taken one more touch. I thought I had time, but I definitely didn't. It's running forward. Puts a cross in. Vinicius somehow gets a shot off like that. The keeper forces a save. But they have to muscle goals. It's one each. We definitely should be winning. We've had 2 very good chances that we've missed. Vinicius. Here's Ronaldo, gets a shot off across. I probably should have saved that. Oh, it's offside anyway. And of course, it once again comes towards back post, but Ronaldo wins it. I swear I was aiming back post. Please don't score. But they pass it in and go for a goal. Oh, they score. And it's only like the third shot of the game and they scored it. We've had maybe 4 or 5 this half already. We haven't scored. Oh no, they're going to end up scoring again. Don't knock that in. Second half, they're going to put it in the back of the net though. I'll cut it back. I'll take it. Is it forward? Turn. Get a shot of Elliot. Yes. Elliot gets the equaliser. 89th minute is probably too late for us to get a winner. Depending on how much injury time that is, but Elliot scored basically the last minute equaliser. Here it is. So 2-each draw. Ronaldo gets an 8.2 rating with 2 assists and 3 shots on target. Okay, that is the league now finished. Atletico Madrid did end up finishing on first with 84 points. Sevilla in second with 83, Barcelona in fourth with 80, and Real Madrid in fourth with 77. Okay, so the winners of the Conference League ended up being Gibraltar, who beat Atletico Madrid. That is a very surprising final. The winner of the Europa League ended up being Benfica, who beat Valencia 2-0. And the winners of the Champions League was Man City, who beat Man United 3-1. The Super Cup winner ended up being Oceania, who beat Barcelona 2-1. The winner of the Copa del Rey ended up being Atletico Madrid to beat Barcelona 2-1. That's 2 finals in that Barcelona lost. And the bottom of the league at the end of the season, they did not win a trophy this season. As for the other leagues, the Premier League winner was Liverpool with 82 points, Spurs in second with 70. That's surprising. In League 1, the winners is PSG. What a surprise. The Bundesliga winners is Leipzig, which is surprising, and they beat Bayern Munich on goal difference. Both on 70 points. Wow. The winner of the Serie A was Juventus with 78 points, Inter right behind with 74. Milan 73 and Roma 71. That's a close end to the season. And the winner of the Scottish Premiership was Rangers with 87 points, with Celtic in second with 80. So in terms of individual stats in the league, the top goal scorer of the league was Vinicius Jr. with 36 goals in 38 matches, which is very good. Ronaldo's in 7th with 21 goals in 38 matches. Zielinski's in 20th with 11. For midfielder, that's pretty good. In terms of assists, Ronaldo's in 1st with 23 assists. Rodrigo's in 2nd with 19. Vinicius Jr.'s in 4th with 12. Elliot's in 11th with 8. Joint with Zielinski, who's in 8th with 8. Surprisingly, even though we didn't make it at the group stage in the Champions League, Vinicius Jr.'s in 4th with 4 assists in just 6 games. Wow. In the Europa League, Rodrigo's in 20th with 4 goals in 6 matches. Ronaldo's in 1st with 5 assists in 6 matches. Ronaldo definitely played more as a playmaker this season, that's for sure. We made it to the semi-finals in the Supercopa. The group stage in the Champions League, unfortunately. We did the quarter-finals in the Europa League, unfortunately. And we lost the round of 32 in the Copa de España. That was the first game. Ronaldo managed to get 10 man of the matches. He was in Team of the Week twice. Somehow didn't make Player of the Month at the start of the season. I feel like I was having a much better season right at the start in terms of getting more goals and assists at that point of the season. Overall, across the full season, Ronaldo ended up playing 52 games, won 30, drew 8, lost 14. That's actually quite a lot of losses. But he ended up scoring 27 goals with 30 assists. That's 57 goal contributions in this season, which is pretty good, I'd say. That's decent. In terms of things to buy, there's actually only one thing left to buy, and that is to purchase the yacht. I currently have 25 million. The yacht costs 21.5, so let's buy the yacht. Right, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video. See ya.